So if you're anything like me and you enjoy fashion and style, then I'm sure there are some opinions or things you've heard regarding fashion or style that you don't particularly agree with. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some fashion or style popular opinions that I don't agree with. Comment down below, sound down. I want to hear what you think about some of my opinions, and I want you to tell me your opinions. I want to hear from you as well. So my unpopular opinion number one is that every woman, regardless of her personal style, has a capsule wardrobe. First off, let's talk about what a capsule wardrobe is, just in case it's something that you're new to hearing. So Susie Foe, she created a book, or she wrote a book in 1980, and her book is called Wardrobe, Develop Your Style and Confidence. And she coined the phrase capsule wardrobe in her book. And she stated that a capsule wardrobe, it says, this basic idea is simple. By building a capsule wardrobe, you will buy fewer clothes of a higher quality that you will wear more often. You will look and feel confident and successful because the quality will show and because you know that the overall look works. And so she defined in the book what she believes the capsule wardrobe is, the ideal number. Now keep in mind, this book was written in the 1980s, and she specifically was talking about women who are in the corporate world. So her book said that she would say a jacket, a skirt, trousers, a blouse, a sweater, tights, shoes, a coat, a dress, a bag, and a belt. But she also stated that the ideal size of your capsule will depend from person to person. And so there is not a specific number necessarily that you have to have in your wardrobe to have a capsule wardrobe. Now, if we fast forward to what the original person who created it, Susie, in the 1980s to 2024, capsule wardrobe has become something that many women create on YouTube. There's several different YouTube videos for different seasons. Summer capsule wardrobes, fall capsule wardrobes, winter, what have you. And a lot of people think that these are for people who have minimal style or who want to be sustainable. But I have my own idea what I think capsule wardrobes are. I don't think that a capsule wardrobe has to be your whole entire outfit. I think that capsule wardrobes are really your foundation pieces or your wardrobe essentials. I think that they could be interchangeable. When you look at the capsule wardrobes that people create, they're often very basic, simple items, and the whole point is that you can mix and match them and create several different outfits. That to me is what I would describe as a wardrobe staple or foundation pieces. If you're someone who a capsule wardrobe doesn't appeal to you, that does not have to be your whole entire wardrobe. You can look at your capsule wardrobe, which equals your foundation pieces or essentials, as a part of your wardrobe, and then you can add other unique elements into your wardrobe. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Because every woman, whether they realize it or not, has wardrobe essentials, has wardrobe staples. We all have tops that we like to wear often, or pants, or a skirt, or a dress. There are clothing items that we gravitate more towards than others. And whether we consciously realize the patterns that we are making, or whether we subconsciously are creating patterns, we're still creating patterns in how we dress, whether we realize it or not. So maybe you could just take pictures of yourself for a whole month. See, what do you wear often? What are your wardrobe staples? Think about things that you always wear, always gravitate towards. Those are your capsule wardrobe or wardrobe essentials. That's just what I think. And I think that wardrobe essentials are different for every woman. You know, there are cookie cutter lists that we see, and they don't necessarily always apply. Now, there was one that Net-a-Porter put out recently, and I love Net-a-Porter, but it was entitled How to Create a Capsule Wardrobe That Lasts. And so I'm going to share some of the things that they mention in this capsule wardrobe. Now, I think that you should tailor your capsule wardrobe to your personal style, which is why I say really pay attention and figure out what it is that you like. What are your essentials? What do you wear often? What color palette do you like? Think about these things and how you can actually create a capsule wardrobe. Because sometimes these lists, you can use them as a guide to help you, but I don't think it should be the be all end all of your capsule wardrobe, because sometimes they have items that may not apply to your personal style or even your lifestyle. So an oversized shirt. So I like oversized shirts. Maybe everyone doesn't. Tailored pants. Pants are okay. I don't wear pants that frequently. I'm more of a dress girl. So, I would wear pants occasionally, but I don't know that I would add that as my capsule wardrobe. A classic shoulder bag. I'm not really into shoulder bags. I like top handle bags, or a tote. I like those kind of bags. Shoulder bag is okay, but mainly top handles, crossbody bags. Chunky sandals. I don't have any chunky sandals. Chunky sandals, I guess, are kind of like the dad sandals. I really can't get into them. I like more of like a simple, sleek sandal, or a bejeweled sandal, or a nice leather slide. That's more my feel. A blazer. I do like blazers now. A crop blazer or even an oversized blazer. It can help you create a nice look. I like to belt the blazers, so I like blazers. Totes. They have totes in here. White dress. I love dresses. I love dresses all seasons, but a white dress for spring and summer to me is definitely essential. Trench coat. Love trench coats. Straight leg jeans. I'm not really into jeans, and when I do wear jeans, I wear wide leg jeans. LBD. A little black dress. I have one black dress. Luxe loafers. Oh yes, I love the loafers. A timeless watch. Of course I have a watch. Sneakers. Nope, I don't like sneakers. Sneakers to me, for me, are to work out or to wear to work. Because I wear sneakers to work. If this is your first time watching my video, I'm a nurse. So at the hospital, I wear sneakers. And I wear sneakers to work out. But I don't like wearing sneakers any other time. Retro sunglasses. Not so much. So as you can see, this wardrobe, capsule wardrobe, some of the items match, some of them did not. So I would say that capsule wardrobes, should create your own capsule wardrobe. Just use these articles that you see as a fun read or as inspiration, just to give you some ideas of things that you could add in your capsule wardrobe. But to sum it all up, my unpopular opinion is that I believe a capsule wardrobe is just another way to say your wardrobe essentials or staples in your closet, and that every woman has wardrobe staples or essentials, whether they realize it or not. Even if you don't own certain items, there are things that you wish you had or gravitate towards. That's my unpopular opinion. My unpopular opinion number 2 is that trends aren't that important. I don't think trends are not that important. There's so many videos focused on the trends of the year or the trends of the season, and I personally don't focus on trends. Now let me explain what I mean by that. Of course, I shop in the same stores that everyone else does, and I know that the fashion world have fashion cycles, and they set what's popular, what's on trend, which is what you will see in the stores to buy. So that I know. But what I say I don't abide by trends is, I don't say, let me get this item because it's on trend now. I don't care if it's on trend or not. I think, what do I like? What kind of look do I want to create this season? What is my aesthetic for the season? What is my particular color scheme for this season? And then I go from there. So if things I like so happen to be in stores and they're on trend, then okay. But I'm not trying to wear or not wear certain things because they're on trend. If I like something but it's not on trend, I don't care. It's part of my style, and so I still wear it. And so that's what I mean. And the interesting thing is that lately I've been seeing, or I've been hearing even creators, content creators, and people that I like in style and fashion say things like fashion and style has become boring. A lot of people look the same. Well, there's several reasons for that, but some of that is because everyone is focused on trends. People are like, oh, I'm gonna get this because it's on trend, or the trend now is this or that. So if you focus more on, do I like this? Does this match my personal style? Does it match my lifestyle? Then I think that it would be a whole lot better. Like, to me, fashion is the product that the houses, the luxury houses create on the runway show. That is fashion. It's the products that we buy. That is fashion. However, style is how you make that your own. How you take the product and create a certain look or aesthetic or feel. Now that's up to the individual person, because you can have the same item as another woman and style it completely different. Thus you look different. But if you're just focused on only wearing trend items, then that's how people start looking the same, because we're all wearing what's on trend. So now we all look the same. Wear what you like. But a good style tip that I have heard people say, or a good buying tip that I've heard Janae Naylor say quite frequently, which I definitely agree with, is that while something's on trend, if it's part of your personal style, buy it now, because next season it may not be on trend and then you won't see it anymore. So buy those pieces now. So don't worry about trends. Focus on what you like, what silhouettes you like on your body, what colors you like, and go from there. Focus on your own personal style. Don't focus on trends. If you're enjoying this video so far, and if you're someone who's more into style, how to style different clothing items, how to develop your personal style, how to create a wardrobe that aligns with your style and your lifestyle, then I'm your girl. Please subscribe and join my community. So unpopular opinion number 3 is, buy now, pay later companies shouldn't be used to purchase luxury items. I know we live in a world in which convenience, like, things are getting more and more convenient by means of technology, and they're becoming more instant. And don't get me wrong, because I like that. We as humans do not like to be inconvenienced. I don't like to be inconvenienced. But I think that buying luxury items that way, I think that it destroys a little bit of your, like, joy that you get from saving for an expensive item. And also it doesn't help you to be disciplined. Like, if you're not self-disciplined anymore. And if you're not careful, you can overspend on these things. So I'm not really for it. Now, if you think about it, there's something. Okay, so I grew up in a town where sometimes certain stores had layaway. So, you put down a deposit and then you have usually 30 days to get the rest of the money for that item that you want. And then when you get the item, you feel so proud of yourself because you showed discipline and restraint, and you were able to get your clothing items or your shoe items or whatever it was. But either way, it just gives you such joy. Like, oh, I was self-disciplined. I really focused and was able to get this. So I think it helps you build your self-discipline when you don't use buy now, pay later services. And what I mean by that is that's like Afterpay, Carlana, Affirm, like these kind of things. And it can be hard because if you're like me and you like looking at window shopping sometimes, like online shopping, you can see those things that are like, put down, pay this per month with Affirm or with Carlana. Or it could be hard to not give in because the item is, gorgeous and luxurious and it's something that you want. But I really think that it's better to just save for what you want. Use self-discipline. And I think many of us are guilty of this. I'm guilty of this. we'll see an expensive item that we want. Maybe it's $1,000, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Just depends. And you're like, oh, that's kind of expensive. I don't have the money for that. But then you go on in the next couple of months to buy several different items that are equal in price to that actual item that you wanted. You could have just saved and had the actual item that you wanted instead of other items. And so that's one of the many reasons why I think buy now, pay later services should not be used for luxury. I think that we should bring back the self-discipline, bring back the joy of really working to save for an item, a luxury item. And then you'll feel so like, you'll enjoy that, you'll enjoy that item even more. And here's another thing to think about. If you're trying to build, so I went to NerdWallet and did some research. And so one of the things that mentioned that if you're trying to build your credit, many of these companies don't report the credit payments. They don't report the payments that you're making, the on-time payments that you make. So it does not get reported to the 3 credit bureaus that we have. So if you're trying to build credit, this does not add to your credit building. Some companies have late fees, and it might encourage you to overspend, because let's be honest now. If you have to use a buy now, pay later service, can you even afford this luxury item that you're purchasing? Now that's only something you can answer, but I think you know the answer to that. So I'm committed to going forward. When I see a luxury item that I want, I'm just gonna save for it. I have a savings account. I have 2 different savings accounts. Well, several, but one for emergencies. But the one that I'm gonna have one specifically for a luxury item that I want to purchase. And once I save up enough money for this purchase, then I'm going to share with you guys how long it took me to save, what I saved each week. The trajectory was, well, it'll be every 2 weeks because I get paid every 2 weeks. So I'm going to share that with you. I think it'll be fun to kind of take it back a little bit to saving, or to normalize saving for a luxury item. I think some people still do, but it's not something that's talked about a lot. And of course, the more popular different content creators become, the more income they have, disposable income they have. So they don't have to necessarily save for certain items that they want. They could just purchase them, which I love. I think that's cool. I look forward to getting to that place in life, but I'm not currently there. And if you're not currently there with me, then let's save for the luxury items we want. So maybe I'll share that journey more so like in my community page. Unpopular opinion number 5 is that colorful clothing and prints can be chic. Now, I think that here in the United States and even in some European countries, I think the mainstream idea is that in order to look chic or expensive, you have to wear neutral clothing. And I disagree with that. I think that neutral colors can be chic and that they can be look expensive. But I don't think that you should exclude colors and say that just because you wear colorful clothing or that you wear prints or patterns, that means that you're not chic or that you don't look luxurious. To me, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. I think it really boils down to, what is your reference for chic? What is your reference for luxurious? What are your personal ideas of that? There are some luxury brands that are quite expensive that specialize in the bold and the colorful. And think about Versace, think about Pucci, think about it's just certain brands that specialize in the bold and they're colorful. And those are just 2 that I could think of off the top of my head. But there are other brands they specialize in prints and silks, and these are very luxurious. Also, I think that you exclude some cultures and have a very narrow-minded view if you think that colors and prints cannot be luxurious or can't be chic. I think it's definitely about how someone styles it, but then again, at the end of the day, we all have our own personal style. So neutrals, you can style neutrals and be elegant and chic. You could also wear colors and prints and also be elegant and chic. So if you enjoyed this video, I really want you to comment down below. Let me know how you feel about my 5 unpopular opinions. Do you agree, disagree, why or why not? It'll be interesting. Also, let me know, are there any popular fashion or style opinions you hold that others may not? So I have a previous video, and this is one of my most popular videos. It's talking about the style analysis of Jasmine Took's style. So if style analysis is something that you're into, then check out this previous video. I'll see you over there.